Hello and welcome.
Thehayteamtv. So a little bit of a problem today. As you can see, I have got a new BKT on the front of my tyre, because obviously going back to the video that Justin did, the blowout, we stuck the wheel and tyre off that onto the back of Justin's fast track. Now, I've just taken this up the road. It is no good because I have one brand new tyre on that side and my worn tyre on this side. Now, it's pulling to the right and it's making a little bit of a diff noise. So, packed up, come back. I mean, it literally just happened just up the road, so no damage is done. Just come back steady. So, the answer is now that we're going to have to get another tyre for the other side. But, that's all very well and good. The rolling radius will be different now from front to back, because we're going to have two front tyres on the front, two new front tyres on the front, and the warm ones on the back still. Now, obviously, the way to get out of this completely is go and buy 4 new tyres, but that's a heap load of money for us to do that. So, just been in contact with JCB, Matt at Beers, and he is going to find out for us, because obviously on the road wouldn't make too much difference, but in field work, 4-wheel drive might start winding the diffs up. So nothing is easy. Just change. It's not like a car where you can just change the tyre on your axle and that's it, and you know, that's it, go down the road and you're done. So now we've got to come together, make a plan, because really we don't want to be buying 4 brand new tyres for a tractor. But so hopefully it's going to come back with a little bit of good news, because at the moment I can't drive a fast track. So I've ended up with a new tyre, wheel and tyre. So my fast track was over there minding his own business one day, and now my fast track's got the issues. Thanks, Justin. Thanks. So as you just saw, Jack has changed my tyres, so I've got 2 new front shoes on the front of my fast track. So now Jack is going to be putting my BKT onto Justin's that's got the Trelleborg. So then he's got 2 BKTs on the back axle, and we'll keep the Trelleborg for a spare. So that is that. So now let Jack get on and he will be done.
So as you can see, it is clearly raining again in Devon. Hopefully this is the last day, so hopefully this week we will be getting on it, but that's fingers crossing. We've got rain today and then it's going sort of sun and cloudy. Hopefully that turns out to be mostly sun by the end of the day. You know, weather forecasters love to change their mind. Weather forecasters, please change your mind. But I am now going to load this trailer. And voila, like that, magic, eh? Magic. So basically, as you can see, we are trying to build up stocks like crazy at the moment, to basically, when we do start cutting, we don't have to be in the baling shed. Like, that's going to happen at the moment. But yeah, we're going to do the best I can. Charlie's down still in the factory at the moment. I'm just bringing down more bales process and just trying to run up some stock, because it has been busy old time, which is good. But weather now, any of you that have cut and got fertiliser out, this is doing you guys an absolute treat right now, isn't it? But I expect at the end of this year there's going to be a lot of straw. Ads and I travel around so much, we see like what corn's doing everywhere, and straw looks incredible at the moment. Tell us what you guys got. And hay, there's some serious amount of hay being made. I hope everyone let it down drying long enough, because early hay is a pain in the ass. You can start sweating, you get like a soapiness to the top of it. I'm sure we'll all have to wait and see. But I'll see you again in a bit.
We are down here in the cow yard. Now, I'm going to give the cows a bale of silage, purely because we're keeping the cows in today, because it's absolutely hammering it down. So, bale of silage in their feeder, that is me done. Then, hopefully, I may be going on delivery, but not too sure yet. Obviously, I can't take the fast track, because I've explained before why I can't take the fast track for a minute, but hopefully...
As I'm walking around, I thought we'd just check in on my horrendous welding skills. So these brackets here, as you can see, for the chicken shed, I turn it around a second. So these will mount the corners of the chicken shed, and a scaffolding bar 20 odd foot long will come in here. Obviously these are just pre-drilled holes. I'll put in a lot bigger drilled holes into those points. Yes, I know my welding is pretty ugly, but it usually holds. I'm not too fussed. There is a bit of a crack in there I've actually seen now. May have to re-go over that. But generally, they usually hold. I'm perfect at it. I'm not going to try to be. It's not my expertise. But I do like making stuff. So they will support the poles coming outside, which will hold the net of the shed. Okay, so the aftermath of the tyre going bang is still ongoing. Isn't that right, mate?
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know how I've got involved with this, but I have lost out massively.
So there is, well, you do know how you got involved with this.
Yeah,
So,
broke the tyre.
Well, no. Right, so tyres are all weighted. Okay, so the Trelleborgs have got what, the highest weight capacity they can carry?
Well, they've got five ton per tyre.
Yeah.
So yeah, five
and then the BKTs that you had originally.
Yeah, they're 5 ton as well.
And then these?
These are 3 ton. So we've just lost 200 kilos.
So the reason I haven't got the new
2,000 kilos, should I say?
So the reason I haven't got new tyres is because I've got to run the mowers, and we wanted the high rated tyres on the front.
So I've had to
cop up and have these.
Yeah, grin and bear it, and I've the lower spec tyres, which, all right, they're rated to 40 mile an hour, but ride wise, it's not the best, and it's not. But can't do what we can't do. We couldn't even get the tyres we wanted because they are not in the country. Everything is so hard to get at the moment, so I have to grin and bear it and just put up with these front tyres for a minute. That's all we could get. So not a perfect scenario, but we can still use the tractors.
Yeah.
And they're still obviously speed rated for 40 mile an hour. So that's the main thing. And obviously I don't have the loads on the front like Justin has the front mower, like he just said. You know, when I get into harvest, it would be literally when I go spiking bales, 2 front bales in the front. That is it.
It's like, who thought a border could be so pissing difficult?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we thank the French on this?
Yeah. Not even getting into politics. Beer all day. Might get some enemies.
Yeah. Oh god.
Not saying nothing.
Not saying anything?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
So obviously this border's been a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm sure everyone else is having problems finding parts. We had to wait for a part the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
On trailer, and obviously we've had to sort of cop up and have these tyres because there's only thing around.
Yep.
And these are ad spec things. You just said they're bouncy, didn't you?
Yeah, they're softer because they're an ag tyre. They're not proper. They are, of course, they're for road use, but the BKTs that we got on the back that originally come to the fast track, they're built for the road hauling job. So coughed up, have to get these. I mean, a few people on the last video on about why don't we get the road bib tyres. It's all very well for haulage, but when you're in the field with them, it's no good. You know, you can't keep swapping tyres all the time for that job, and there just isn't money around to do that anyway, and we can't warrant that. Hence why we run the ag tyres, because it's the best of both worlds in our opinion. But that's our opinion. whether you agree, disagree.
And if you come back here a second, like these are Ad's tyres that he's had running for the last 2 years. So they've easily got another season in them, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. They're fine. You know, they've got another. Well, they've got another 1,000 hours in them, easy. Well, they should do at the end of the day, and they should have, you know, go 1,000 hours quite easily. They are a really good rugged tyre. I know we've said in previous videos about BKTs. A lot of people don't like BKTs. We have never had an issue with BKT. Not necessarily on the fast track. On any BKT we bought for a trailer or a tractor, they've never been an issue.
Apart from your front ones, because your tracking's out.
No, it's not the tracking.
It's not the tracking?
No, it's not the tracking.
So what is it then?
I don't know. It could be the road.
The road?
Yeah, it could be the road. When you follow the lorries on the road, the grooves, it's wearing on that side of the groove.
Right. So Adam's front tyres, which what the better of the two is over on my fast track.
But no one's really
It's
sure.
worn weird.
It's on the outside of the cleats, but no one really knows yet. I mean, there could be. It's ongoing. Let's put it this way: it's ongoing with JCB. So that's all I'm going to say on that for a minute.
But my fast track's fine. So.
Yeah. So it's all.
But another thing we found out recently, which is real interesting one, is we got 2 fast tracks. Yeah. Adam's fast track's faster than my pissing fast track. Work that one out. Isn't that right? So you guys, when we went on,
slow.
what we didn't sort of speak about, and we haven't yet after we went to pick up the Coon Tedders, is I was in front, but Adam could have overtaken me at any point in time.
I was literally pushing them up hills.
Because his fast track's faster than mine.
But I do put that down to your tyres.
Simon, if you're watching this, we want to know why.
Tyres.
Well, we've said that, but we were told eh?
Your tyres are on a lower pressure than mine, so she's holding back.
Trelleborg strikes again. I'm not a fan of Trelleborg.
I'm not a fan of them at all.
My Trelleborg went bang. It's not funny.
Yeah, they just don't. They're just not a tyre I would want, if I'm being honest. They're meant to be this all singing, all dancing tyre, but it's not a tyre I would want on the machine. I can't honestly see the money you pay for them and what they do. You know, you've got a lot of fatigue cracks in your tyre. They shouldn't be going now.
Yeah.
They should not be going now. It's quite simple. The tractor's only done not even 1,500 hours yet. They should not be going now.
But on that bombshell, there's going to be a short video because we've just been a bit hit and miss today. Just
around different jobs, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't been able to sort of get to certain things. So we'll see you guys next one. If you haven't yet done so, please
subscribe,
ring bell, just thumbs up. That'd be amazing. Also, if you'd like to find any more of us or get merch, you can find that on
eBay or in the description below.
And what about the places to find us?
You've done that right. Ass right,
yeah,
haven't
I've met you
right
right.
Yeah, no, yeah. But anyway, if you do want to speak to any of us, we are on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And Justin does a few little silly videos on TikTok.
A few little silly videos? I've got one that's flying at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't life story, mate. Anyway.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.
Cheers.